Okay, so a couple months ago, I quit my job as a construction worker and decided to try other creative pursuits. I also moved out of my parents' home because trying to get along with my family was incredibly difficult. Renting out nowadays is quite expensive as well, so I became homeless and decided to move out into my car. Today marks 1 month of me living in the car, and it's been an interesting experience. In my first few months after quitting, I was kind of contemplating my life choices and wondering what the heck I've just done with my life. Quitting my decent paid day job, moving out into my car, living like a homeless person. There's been so many times when I've thought to myself, shit, maybe I shouldn't have quit my job, or what the heck am I doing with my life? Every time I was training at the gym, I had this sort of anxiety thought where I knew everyone around me is working on their day-to-day job, making money, paying the bills, getting more ahead in life. And then there's just me doing whatever I was doing, not making a single dollar, and just slowly draining my savings on food. I was brainstorming all the possible ways I could make money or get rich quick. But if there was a solution to that, I suppose everyone else would be doing it. Now, I'm not making this video for sympathy or something. I'm making this video to tell you two important lessons I've recently learned. And the first lesson is that time is your ultimate monetary value. Having the freedom to do whatever you want is the key to being rich. Like, rich is a subjective term, but like nearly everyone who gets, rich, like money rich, says that money can't buy time. You can't buy your time back once you're 50, 60, 70 years old and then go do the things you've always wanted to do, but you can't because your body isn't capable as you're too old and like crippled now. So why are you gonna go live a life being a slave to society, wasting your time doing jobs you don't want to do? If you love your job, great, keep doing what you're doing. But if not, why are you continuing to waste your time on things that don't bring you joy? Who cares what other people think? They don't matter. It's your life. You make your own decisions and you do the job that you want to do, not what society wants you to do or even what your friends and family want you to do. The second lesson is that you're not meant to have everything all figured out. You'll learn as you go. Some people tell me that you need to do all this research into something and figure out how you're going to make money from this. Got to do the market research and have a full plan going into something. And look, I agree to some extent. You should have a few ideas of what could potentially make you money, but you don't really need a full blueprint of what your life roadmap is going to look like. And to be honest, you wouldn't want to have that roadmap either because then your life would be boring. Like, you know exactly what's going to happen. But I mean, if that's the way you want to choose to live your life, then go for it. You do you. Sometimes the best thing to do is to take a break, like a legit break, a couple months or something. Reconsolidate your life and really ask and think to yourself, is the thing I'm doing now bringing me joy or fulfillment? Because at the end of the day, that's what life is really all about. Enjoying yourself, doing the things you actually like to do, and you're actually having fun with it. Like, it was only up until last week where something clicked into my head. I remembered 5 years ago when I did a few modeling and photo shoot gigs where I had fun doing it and got paid for it. So yeah, I sent a few emails back to the company I was with and just recently got back with them like about a month ago. I signed up with them and did a photo shoot, which turned out amazing. You can check out the photos on my Instagram in the link below if you want. I'll post them all soon. And now I'm just going to see how this all goes. After the photo shoot, it had me thinking, where and what should I do now? And so I just decided to go back to a suburb which I used to live in over 15 years ago and just live in my car there for a while. And honestly speaking, it was genuinely the best time I had. Like, I got to experience my childhood suburb all over again, where all this new infrastructure got built and new parks. There's a new calisthenics park, which got me hyped up because, as you guys know, I do calisthenics. So of course I had to do a session there. Then even just walking down the streets of shops, like, I kid you not, the whole day I could not just stop smiling. Everything was just so like nostalgic, and it was just awesome to experience living there again. I feel like I was solo traveling, which I technically was, but you know what I mean. But yeah, the whole point is that once you figure out something that you've enjoyed doing in the past, or if there hasn't been anything you've enjoyed, you can go explore things that you've always wanted to do, then your life will start to head in that direction, and like the puzzles will just start to fall slowly into place. And like now I'm just going to be doing more of this stuff, making videos, teaching people how to do handstands, vlogging my lifestyle, doing photo shoots, whatever comes to my mind, and see just how far this goes. Having this freedom, this time to do whatever you want is what makes you rich. Now, by all means, I'm not saying that I've figured life out to quit your job and live in your car. No, I'm just saying that you've only got one shot at life. You can't buy your time back, so don't waste it doing jobs you don't want to do, that stress you out, damage your health, or make you depressed. It's not worth it at the end of the day, because what's the point of getting millions if you become potentially crippled or something? Find something you love doing and pursue it. Remember, you don't have to have everything figured out. It will all come to you once you start exploring your options. I'll finish this video off with a quote from Alan Watts. Forget the money. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way. And after all, if you do really like what you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is, you can eventually become a master at it, and then you'll be able to get a good fee for whatever it is. If you want to support me, you can do so by donating using the link below. That would be very cool. If you found this video helpful, chuck a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment below if you like this type of video and I will do more of them. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. See ya.